First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Malakot Wangwai. Today, I would like to present about the Mathayom 6 students' university course choice and empirical study in public schools of the Nayok School Province in Thailand by Dr. Abdus, Malakot Wangwai, Chayar, Lajantuk, Siripong Kyotain from Central International College, Nakhon Nayok, Thailand. So we're gonna start by first presentation. The rationale of this research for about universities or higher education institutes all over the world are facing challenges in student recruitment. The reasons behind student recruitment challenges are demand change among the student and other stakeholders, competition. For example, Thai family believe if their children can graduate in the top ranked university, their children can apply or in the good job and will have good life. So they believe follow until now. For the next one is funding the tuition fee and money statement that the family have and have to pay in the university or their children life. Next one is the career changes and so on. This competition to recruit students is also becoming intense in Thailand as the number of students going down compared to the number of available seats in the higher education institutes. A recent report on TCAS 2019 provides similar findings. Higher education institutes are redesigning their courses to meet the market demand. In that time, the institution of Thailand they have to give more the opportunity some students that don't have the university for study in that year. They ask them to apply the university again because some score of TCAS is higher and some student and some family don't want to enroll because they don't have fund like that. So I will show the information in this report. Go to the next PowerPoint. The purpose of this PowerPoint will be considering the ongoing challenge in recruiting students in this research expo influencing the factor to choose higher education courses among the future students. The target group of this study is Mathayom 6 students as they are the most important segment of the market for higher education institutes. The purpose of this study is to facilitate the marketing strategy of higher education institutes, to attract more students and to be updated about the recent students trend. For the literature review that we use to refer our research will be there are several theories regarding student behavior on university subject choice, such as econometric theory, So psychological theory, combined model, wanted, and author. Yeah, for the methods, data was collected from the grade 12, Mathayom 6 students of four public secondary schools in Nakhon Nayok. Yeah, we collect the information in the public school that have Mathayom 6 student. A questionnaire was adopted from mailing. We use this um, step by collect data that simulate everything like that, female, men, like that. And the first part of the questionnaire consists of demographic characteristics of the respondents. The second part includes questions to assess the influential factors of subject choice. Questions in the second part separate based on 5 different factors. Financial factor scale includes 5 items. Social factor include 6. Institution factor includes 7. Institution scale consists of 7 and cost factor as 5 items. For this one, I would like to show you this information that we collect and include some data. The student will be 342 students in this survey. Out of them, 231 are female students with composite of 67.5%. Male student are 32.5% of total respondent. Among of respondents, 70.5% students score between GPA 3.00 to 4.00. 28.1 students were in between GPA 2.00 to 2.99. The numbers become insignificant after GPA 2.00. Majority of the students' parents are self and government official. 36.3% and 31.3% respectively, followed by private company employee 11.7%. From the table, it shows the information that we conclude already. So this table we shows weak influence, strong influence, and medium influence, moderate influence, like that. So we collect the information and include by frequency and use the percentage to show you that it's easy to understand. Yeah. For this table, we have the factor social, institution, family, cost, and financial. For the first one, social, we have 185 for the frequency, and it will be 54.9 from all of student. Yeah, it will be like that. And for the next one, to determine the most influential factors, student provided score. Two factors are divided into three categories: strong, moderate, and weak influence. Score between 7 and 10 are considered as a strong influence. Score between 4 and 6, moderate, and score between 1 and 3 are weak influence. We use reference by Marine 2006 theory. For next one, finding shows that both social and institutional factors are the highest influence. 54.097% among the students to decide their subjects for their future study, followed by the family factor that comprises 47.07%. Students were influenced by their families preferring to choose their course. Besides, financial condition and cost factors have moderate influence over student decision making. For the other are 33.62% and 29.53% respectively. Yes, sometimes students have to listen their family because they need some supporting. For the analysis, we have the top two factors, social and institutional, that influence students' subject choice, found to be more realistic. The institute's reputation, qualification, all factor as well as curriculum, its overall environment, and job placement ability attracts students to join the course. The students are now keener to study a course by keeping an eye on their career. Yeah, they have to focus their career that can give them more that they expect. The social factors include job security, social viewpoint towards both subject choice and career prospect of that subject, career goal, and so on. Both factors are quite well related to reality of today's university students' condition. Some students are receiving student loans from the government, and some others are funding by themselves because they have family support. Whatever the sort of fund, they want to make sure that the money that they are investing for education will pay them back. Yeah, The reason why their family try to support them to enroll in the top rank university because the name of that university will be their qualification and certificate to reference that this student can do the work that they can do. Yeah, so the family will will have more expect. Yeah, so sometimes some student enroll in the institution or some university, some college that not famous, their family feel not happy because they afraid that when their children graduate, this student will not have good job, good salary, good life like that. For next one, this tendency demonstrate that students are not choosing a subject merely based on emotion, rather by reality, considering the job market, future career, social status, and more importantly, the return of the investment. Yeah, sometimes the subject it affect their thinking. For example, Thailand in some year that believe the engineer is good career and have really high salary. So the most students try to enroll, but the number of students that too much. So sometimes the some students cannot enroll in engineer. They will upset and feel very stressed because they have expectation from this one. For the next analysis, family factors also found really important to determinant to in choosing university course. This finding also found relevant results considering Thai culture. Students are prioritizing their families' choices and ability to support them during their study. This showing that even at this day, students are thinking about the family before making a big decision of their life. Yeah, sometimes some students cannot choose what they want. They have to listen their family because they need some support from their parents. Implications. The finding of this study could be used by the educational institutions in Thailand to attract more students by offering courses picked by the students and one that provides better prospects even if it's not possible to include the course immediately. The institutions can add or modify course that will help the student to secure their dream career. Universities may also consider changing the institute's environment and modify the marketing strategy by focusing on the factors identified in this study. Yeah, this all the research that I my friend tried to develop. Any institution, college, university to offer them try to develop the quality that support the need of students to choose the course to learn, and also the subject have to respond the career market or economy the market career want, because sometimes some students when they graduate already they cannot apply or in the company because they require, for example, some company require the experience and skill that are really special for students because they don't have enough knowledge and experience. So this one is the reference of our project and study. So thank you so much for listening me and interest in my project. Thank you so much. Thank you again.